It honestly really surprises me how little some players trade. Um, like this is a simplification of how I feel about strategy games, but the more trading, the more you win. Basically, if you're the only person not trading, you're the only person not getting the things they need. So, yeah, I feel like the players who do very little trading are almost guaranteed to lose. So, we'll see how it goes. Could be mistaken about it, but, I just completed a big trade with Muspelheim last turn, and now I'm doing a big trade with Atlantis this turn. No, I've done tons of big trades with Lanka. But, Tenchi? I don't know. I mean, we did some nice trades. I liked the nice guy that gave me a fire hat earlier. But, I don't know. I don't know. I actually think even as it stands, I think they trade less than they should. A while ago, I offered a couple of times to do real estate deals where I'd buy territory and nobody took me up. Just going theory. Maybe they had a good reason for it. Maybe I'm completely off base here. But in my thinking, if I'm in a tight war and there's a great deal of land at stake if I win, I want the advantage to make the war as quick and profitable as possible. Instead of grinding against a person turn after turn after turn after turn of just grinding against them, I'd have been much happier to sell a few provinces and get a decisive advantage and gain a whole bunch more territory. But, I don't know. I say that from my perspective, but maybe if I was in their perspective, I'd feel more leery about giving away any land. I'm not sure. There's a million factors in play. Anyway, I just got Astral. I just got Construction. I thought for the longest time that it was going to be one artifact at a time that you'd research, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to have access to all the artifacts, so we're going to go nuts! Because that definitely changes the equation massively for me. Previously, I was looking at what would be worth researching, and now I'm like, I'll just make anything that's inexpensive, anything that looks good. Anyway, we researched 5 blood magic in a go, so we should be able to summon a succubus this turn, as well as craft. This is an exciting turn. We empowered 3 more people with blood. We did all of the usual stuff. Okay, we did a lot of probing. I wish it would tell me what I got out of the probes here. It'll tell me down here with the site searching. I wish it did the same with these. So we got... That's an astral, I think? Huh, you found an astral thing, even though you're not astral yourself. That's wind. That's air. So... alright, we got an air and an astral, and holy crap, are we getting a lot of blood this turn. Look at this, some of these people are getting 20 in a go. Ooh, boy. I'm well past the point of trying to count it all out. We may or may not have found things, with all the probing. We'll just have to look at our counts and see if anything changed. Alright, Tenchi threw birds somewhere and won. Okay, yeah. Let's see... Okay. Well, this was either a misclick or he was probing. Let's see... This is... Lanka's current army is at around 650. These aren't too bad. Yeah, those aren't too bad. These are pretty good. So yeah. He's got an okay army here. He's still got something going for him. Lots of spellcasters. If this army dies, he's basically out of the game. Or close to it. I mean, these are... You know, these are serious spellcasters here. Yeah, I don't think he could recover if this army vanished on him, unless he did a comparable amount of damage to Tenchi. So that's on the move again. Okay, what else we got going on? Tenchi... Oh, this is Menace. This is a fortress. So he just jumped on a fortress. He's only got 200. And 48 of them are birds. I don't think this army could beat his main army. Maybe. He's got a lot of spellcasters, but I don't feel confident, especially since he hasn't been able to replenish his gems in a while. Whereas I'm sure that Lanka can. So I think he's all in. However, this is a bigger army. Well, smaller army, but it's an army. If you put the two of those together, I think he would have the advantage in a decisive battle. I don't know what's going on here. I guess I must have missed something when that turned neutral. And another province taken by birds. Okay. We know what this does, so we probably have a crap ton for the Raven's Feast to target. Well, alright, fine, whatever. Things happen. Oh. Makona got -10 defense. I want to check that. This is me losing a crap ton of scouts in the Crystal Fields. Hold on. Where is he? I just want to see if he has any magic items boosting his stealth on him. Was this just a random scout, or was this something that had committed resources? Oh, man, I hate when there's like one guy. I can't find him. I don't know. I'm gonna assume he didn't have any magic items. The Watcher. Well, if he didn't know I had a Watcher before, he knows it now! I saw it. He was here. I saw him moving. Where'd he go? Okay, this is the scout. He's not even trying to run. Okay. Just a regular scout. Stealth of 50. Fire shield? Ha! I guess this is out of the Watcher's reach. So, oh, there comes the PD. Yeah, you're toast. You're really not trying to run. Well, it wouldn't do you any good anyway. Where would you run? Man, you guys suck! This is what javelin fighting looks like. They're terrible at accuracy. You have to have a big crowd of enemies for it to be effective. Now, melee's gonna work a little bit better, I think. Yeah. Okay. So, my next question is... Take me to the... No, not Buvattle. I meant, take me to the province. He managed to get here. This is where I was planning on summoning the Juggernauts, and he would have seen the Juggernauts before getting caught. How do you get by when my area is so ridiculously patrolled? He wasn't a super spy, he was just a regular guy. A super spy can probably move with impunity. This tile doesn't have a Watcher to begin with. Okay, I mean, it's got a lot of stuff. This is the most likely path he took. I need to put a Watcher in here. Well, there's no good information he could have gained from this scouting. But... I fully intend to start summoning Juggernauts soon. But not this turn! For this turn... Oh... Yes, I can do it. I can make them all! Would you like a dimensional rod? It causes insanity, so maybe I don't. I have to not only think about what I want, but what I don't want to fight against. If there's something here that makes me very sad, I might want to take it out of play. Here's a thing that makes a gem, and it gives fire. This is overpriced, but I might actually use it, because I will forge a lot of things, and I can put a copper arm and wield 2 hammers. This might be worth having, actually. The Bow of the Titans is, nice. Wish there were more arrangements. There's so many cool things here. This crown. I kind of want to build with this and the silver arms on my lion, my pretender, and make him just some kind of crazy, crazy monster. I'm tempted. I am tempted. We got some great stuff here. Yep, you instantly get teleported away if you get hit. Which, yeah. Oh, it's yearning. It's cheap. I could slap this together for just 8 gems. You better believe I'm going to do that. Yearning is something we want to pay attention to. Like this lamp here. I was informed something I didn't immediately understand about this lamp. You summon the Jinn. If somebody else makes the lamp, they'll summon the Jinn away from you with all of his gear. So, when I forge this and summon the Jinn, I then need to forge it again so that no one can take it from me. And hey, I could summon him back if he dies, I guess. I don't know. This is the one thing that spreads dominion. And it blinds and spreads disease among everything that is not sacred to me. This is the #1 item I need. And that is Fire 5, Astral 5. So let's begin. Let's begin with a fire booster. Okay. You're gonna need another astral and another fire. This'll get... No, you can't equip that with the other. I should just get the magic one. Shit, I'm using them all in all kinds of weird... Like, I'm using them for site searching and all kinds of things. I have to find one now. I want to forge more items than just this, but we gotta get this one started first. Okay, that one's just sorcery. Hold on, I'll snatch that from you for the moment. Yeah, you can see... Am I up 2? 2? I don't think I found anything with that. So we must have found something. I got 200 blood this turn. Whoa! I think I had a little bit of change from the last turn, but not a whole lot. So, holy crap, that's awesome. Okay, we are looking for... Who did I give the other ring to? You have the shroud. The veil. I'm just going to set that aside for the moment. I don't think I need it, but I might. I need... Because we got to also cast that Succubi, which is what we're going to use to glamour boost and do the big glamour spell later. Which we're currently... completed! We're currently working our way towards... Good, just checking to make sure I'm not forging any more research boosters. Just checking. Alright, Wyatt. That is a Mirage Crystal. I use that to cast a rainbow spell. The probing spells are... They're costing me gems and not giving me returns, and I'm not happy with them. But, you know, there's still a lot of turns left in this game, another 20. Let's see, I'm gonna snatch this helmet off your head. I have no idea where I put that ring. Aha! Give me that. Okay. Good, good. Okay, that gets me one thing, but we still need to figure out what I did with that other ring. Can I... I can look it up like this, right? Okay. I need the Ring of Wizardry. Yes. Give me that. Okay, that's better. Alright. I think I have the critical things now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to you. I'm going to give you the Ring of Wizardry. And with that, you are going to be able to forge the Ark. The Ark of the Covenant is now mine. Okay, or will be. Next. Next. What do we need? You need blood... Is it 4? To summon what we need to summon? 4. That's a little bit difficult for us. I can get you to blood 3 easily enough. Maybe we don't summon this turn. Maybe we... Perhaps we make this and summon next turn? I think there's another blood booster somewhere, but I don't remember... Oh, here it is. Yeah, this costs about the same. Go ahead and make the Brazen Vessel this turn. It's expensive, but it'll be worth it in the long run. We'll summon a Succubus next turn, and then, yeah, we'll begin sorting that out. The Succubus can also run around searching for glamour sites for me, or blood hunting. Well, you know, it's a fairly flexible little critter, so it'll be good. Actually, hold on a second. One sec. I want to look up the Succubus again. I wish the game would show me the stats of summoned creatures in the game. No blood hunting. It was just glamour too. Okay. Still, I can site search for glamour with it, so not a bad expenditure, I don't think. Yeah. We got 3 people to boost, and I'm gonna have to equip 3 people with these. So that's gonna be pretty good. So much stuff. So much stuff to keep track of. My hammers are sitting silent because I don't know what to do with them right now. Well, I do know that I'm going to forge things. So let's begin with you. What could you make in the artifact category? It makes 2 water gems a turn. It only costs 15 to make. I don't... Oh! Oh. Okay. Alright, that's fair. Alright. That means I'm going to have to think hard every time I make an artifact, because I only get 1 a turn. That changes things a little bit, because I had a lot of things I would have made very, very quickly. I would have taken everything, man. I want it all. This one's pretty good. I am interested in that lamp. I am very interested in that lamp. Some of these things are pretty wild. but we have to think. I wish I had researched construction a lot sooner. I would have done it a lot sooner had I known. Honestly, I'm leaning towards the flying ship. There's a couple other crazy ones out there that you could forge. And there's a couple... Oh, there's a bunch of things that might be incredible to have. There's a lot of things. But I'm perfectly happy to make the Ark the first thing we forge. I'm perfectly happy. It spreads dominion when I'm at peace. It causes major harm when I'm at war. I could screw over someone's precious army permanently with a single good battle, and then just wait for the disease to ravage them. Like, I could do real harm with that thing. Well then, what are we doing now? Ah, yes! I was talking about trades. I have a major trade with Atlantis. I am going to get Astral and Air from him. The two things I want the most. Oops. Yes. Expensive? Yeah! Yeah, it's pretty expensive. Oh, but I think it's worth it. Okay, if I'm not forging anything else, I'm going to put this on you. And I'm just going to change that to cast. I won't be able to make 3 Blood Hunters this turn. That's the price of making this. But I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it. I totally do. So we'll do that. We'll get the succubus started. It's got a few rounds before it's needed, but we'll have all the tools and make sure that it can match up the levels and do its thing. You know what? I'm tempted to just throw in some more death gems just as a thank you for the big trade. I'm not sure how he'd react to it, if he'd react with some kind of suspicion or something. But... And I am paying an absolute premium, 90 gold a gem, but, I mean, honestly, I'd be happy to pay 100 gold a gem. I don't think anyone realizes just how much money I'm making, and that I have the ability to increase my income anytime I feel like with a global. Which I'm starting to... He's gonna send me a crap ton of Astral. Nobody is gonna be in a position to dispel me now. As long as they don't all declare war on me. I'm so tempted to cast the global now. I am so tempted to do it right now. Get a ton of money, increase my growth like crazy. I'm winning. If I don't do anything, and nobody declares war on me, I win. If I do something that freaks everyone out, I could be ganged up on. And Muspelheim is terrifying, but now with the Ark? With the Ark, I might be able to handle any comer. Even terrifying Muspelheim, if he attacked me, I could ruin his sacred army with that thing. Every turn I could pick up one artifact, gain a couple hundred blood, forge juggernauts every turn now. If I just rabbit a little bit longer, I don't need to double my income, I just want to. I want the added growth too, but no, 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 no. No reason to spook everyone. No reason to spook everyone. Alright, how many forts did we gain this turn? Like, my research is going up. Every turn that passes, I get into a stronger and stronger position. And as I said, they're just grinding each other to death. So, Muspelheim has basically lost nothing, though. And Atlantis has Maelstrom in play, which is a lot. Alright, we got 2, 3, 4 new palisades appear. Wow, almost no brigands were taken down. Yeah. Every tile above ground is going to be a fortress. I want to upgrade them. Oh, yes! You're at 4. You need to get back to Mun. You can do this. I've had you stuck here for a bunch of turns, and I've been afraid to push research lest I forget. Oh, hey, look at all this lovely thaumaturgy we've got. I suppose they could be scrying on me with magic. I can't stop some things, you know. Anyway, go ahead. Go ahead and contact Naiad. If somebody has both death and water... But I'm trading my death gems away again, so I can't summon the other thing. Much as I might want to. I think I need a Naiad in the Mines of Fortune. And the Hidden Realm, I think... I guess Almond. Do I not have one from the Mines of Despair yet? Huh. Anyway, I got a few more Naiads to drop in. The last bit of the network, and we're done with that. And then I want to summon the Death ones. My resources are pretty good. But I'm wondering where all my fire... Oh, right, the Ark. That's where the fire gems went. That's good use for them. Alright. Last question before I spend, before I shut down for now. I kind of still want this guy, but whatever, I'll ignore it. Okay, I just want to glance at all the things this guy could do. So, the Ruby Eye is tempting, but I'm probably not good with that. The Tome of Legends is a glamour too. This one might be worth doing. I would not have to empower the succubus if I gave her this. Yeah. This would be worth making. But would it be worth more than the other things I could be making? I don't know if this will actually help me any. I think my forts are already as good as they get. We have a few castles captured from other people, but... shooting out lesser horrors left and right. This is only 30. I don't know if that's a great idea. I don't know, I'm gonna spend a while staring at these, trying to figure out what to make next now. You want money every turn? I think I'm okay. This costs nothing, and it's pretty good. I might go for the gin, honestly, but now that I know I can only make one a turn, I have to think. Ooh, stealth 50. Ooh. Maybe. Maybe, but the boots. There was a harmonica that looked terrifying. Whoops, I did not mean to do that. Anyway, just... yeah. I don't know. I'm gonna have to spend a while thinking about which thing I want most. I might not necessarily be able to have the right paths to forge all the artifacts just yet. I kind of wish that this guy had death and nature and astral. Then I'd know he would see every forgeable thing and could, with all the boosters I have, I'd be able to forge anything in the game. I don't think he's gonna get all those, but I wish he did. And have you guys found anything? Like, I think you guys have found like 1, maybe 2 sites between all of you. Oh, well, whatever. That's pretty much our turn for now. I flatlined, you say? Is that so? Well, I haven't been gaining any provinces, that's for sure. Income rising. It's a little unstable because of the unrest mechanics. Hey, you're letting me see other people? You should not let me see other people's gem incomes. You should not let them see my income! If this is true and I'm making more than him, despite his maelstrom, I'd be shocked. How do I have info on their blood economy? Does that mean they know mine? Most of these things are locked where I can't see what other people are doing. Why in the world is gem and blood? Is this only the sites that I'm aware of? Because I'm only aware of a few sites that other people have. No, it wouldn't be this. I don't know. This confuses me. This confuses me a lot. Why this would even be here. This is impossible. There's no way Lanka is that low. That's impossible. I don't believe that. Ow. Well, he's being sieged. Ah, yes. Secret cult. The population is high, the unrest is high, and he cannot patrol because he's being attacked. I don't know, why not? What else are you gonna do, Boji? So then, looking at the map, how did you end up here? Is Muslim Muri's here? I did not see that he had this random site here. I don't understand that one. But anyway. So he's pushing in this way. Okay. He took Menace. I don't see any big reinforcements coming. Lanka is bigger than either of these armies. As long as the two armies don't unite, I think Lanka wins. If the two armies do unite, Lanka will have had more turns to marshal his forces together and load up with gems and blood for the fight. By territory, Tenshi is winning. By military, I think Lanka has the edge. That's my best guess. If Tenshi marches to here and takes this fort and then uses this research lab to summon a bunch of stuff with a reinforcement coming this way. But of course that gives Lanka time to reinforce his own troops, so who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? I'm not confident in my ability to read situations and player motives and what players think with the information they have. All I know is... Arc. And I'm probably going to hold it here when I'm not in battle. Because these temples have been eating all of my candles. With the chair as well. This has been a sticking point. So I'm probably going to put it here. Once again, more and more spring mages are stuck, and I don't want to spend the gems to airdrop them over here. Because they could jump, but why? I can even jump them down here, but why? I might do it. I'll think about it. Maybe. I do want them site searching, and they are useful. If I get into wars, yeah, Air 2, it's not bad. They could do things on the battlefield. Do I upgrade forts, or do I install labs so that we can blood hunt? Well, you're going to be installing a lab. You're not really a perfect blood hunting site. This one is already being taken. Usable? This one's much better. This would be a vibe. Anyway, I'll figure things out. I should have more of these popping up soon. And I should be able to double up anywhere I want as well. I should definitely be able to double up. Let's see. Fork, acorn. Hunt. The hunt is on. I think you need to hire this. Let's see. Okay, you're doubling up here. I still have some extraneous equipment I left on them. I was getting attacked all the time with blood hunting earlier in the game. That stopped. I saw in the manual something about people not being upset by blood hunting if your faith was high enough. And I mentioned it to other players and they didn't know what I was talking about. We're no longer getting attacked by citizens when we blood hunt. I can easily strip the armor off these guys. I just have no place to put it because they're not being attacked anymore. If I get to war, I can even take all the acorns off if I wanted to and use them somewhere. Yeah. So. Yeah. I'm not sure if I should continue manufacturing the acorns at all. I might just stop doing that. Oh. Didn't I feel like I made somebody. I guess not. It's fine. You can grab the Watcher and patrol this. It'll be fine. I want to continue throwing out, 184 ain't bad. That might be a good enough number to target. Let's go with that. I could probably pull off another Raven Feast as well. With all my boosters lying around. I've still got some places that need a Zot. Here's a good target, 237. Alright, who do we have who's a good wind mage in the area? And being in the area is actually fairly broad. I need... Here we go, you'll do. What if I gave you a... Oh no, where's my... Here's a wind helmet. Where's the wind horn? Where's the other thing? Crap. Alright, that's Underhome. Underhome. We can remember Underhome. I need... This will do. It says it's in my treasury. I didn't see it. Oh, there it is. It just doesn't stand out, that's all. Cast Ritual Spell. Raven Feast. Was it Tog? No, not Tog. Smother Dark. Okay. So that turns some air gems into a lot of death gems, which I can then use or trade. Raven's Feast is ridiculous. Any air nation can basically play, can break into death. You come from the caverns. Well, I think you need to summon somebody in the Mines of Despair, but you're clearly here to site search right now, so go ahead, check out the sites. They get homesick quick, but they're tourists. Really? You're from the caverns? And you're down by 5. Whatever. Yeah, I have to constantly manage those guys. Oh, hello. I think you site searched last turn. That's what you did. And found nothing, as usual. I just want it now. I just want to forge more things. I'm like, artifacts! It's fine, though. Artifacts and succubi. Let's see. Every fort should have its Zot, but we had a bunch of forts up that didn't. Where are you even going? Okay, that's fair. That's a good spot for you. I just saw another Zot somewhere, didn't I? Whatever. Too many Zot. Oh, here it was. Go to the caverns. This is another great site for blood hunting. Keep getting those blood hunters out there in places they can do their work. Tog? You're right next to Tog. You're okay. Always constantly monitoring their level of homesickness. Can't let them get too homesick. You know, there's not very many games with homesickness in it. The only other one I can think of is Earthbound. Right. Oh, you got tons. You guys, you better, with the sheer volume of site searching we got going on, you lot had better find me some nature. We need them. We really need them. And air! And air! Keep finding air. Alright. Anyway, I'm going to need to make more forks. If I'm theoretically getting as many as 4 new blood hunters a turn, then I need to start making a lot more forks. Blood forks to hunt with. And, I'm iffy on whether I should even make acorns anymore. They were important, but I don't feel like they are important anymore. Well, unfortunately, I can't equip you any. If only I had a lab in every single province. But that isn't happening. Anyway. Perfect target for blood hunting. Yes. Yes, it's a good location for it. We still have good locations that don't have a single blood hunter. That have even got the Watcher patrolling and everything. Yeah. I'm so tempted. So tempted to cast my globals. I want to clear all the afflictions with the one. I want to, pretty sure we've site searched all around here. This site will have been searched everything to a 3 except astral and blood. And I guess divine. Alright, anyway, I'm gonna stop recording now. You guys get the gist of it. I'll go spend my money and decide what I'm doing. I need to figure out what artifact I'm forging next and make sure I have the gems available for whatever it is. That's a factor too now. After consideration, I've decided what I should do is I should move my Minister of Propaganda over to Melma. Super Spy has not been seeing sites. I've not been finding gem sites in these locations. Did Lanka never site search? Huh? Anyway, whatever. I'm gonna go over here. I don't want Lanka to disappear on me. So, yeah. Even though, like, this is a golden opportunity to chew away, to gnaw at a temple. No. We're gonna slip over here, well inside of Tenchi's territory. And, we're just gonna do our work here. I think that's for the best. I'm pretty sure you'll never get caught in a neutral territory, not that that should be an issue for Super Spy. But, yeah, better safe than sorry. He'll just sit here chewing on this, make all, fix up the, candle situation, and, they'll come out of Tenchi and or Atlantis. I think. I do want to cast that eyes spell to see everything, but not right now. And we have a ton of things site searching, and I've chosen the next book, or the next artifact I'm going to craft. And it's going to be this guy again. The next one he's going to craft is going to be not this one. Although it's pretty inexpensive and pretty cool. No. I want this one. Which is expensive as hell and not yearning, but I mean, I looked up this. yeah, it's going to find every single site in a tile. Yeah, it's probably going to horror mark some people, but for whatever reason. But that's okay. What we're going to do is once I've forged this, it's going to bounce around to all of my labs. Anywhere that I feel doesn't have enough stuff searched in it, I'll be like, I mean, we've site searched pretty hard, but, you know, look at this. There's a 1, a 2, nothing, nothing, 2. Like, we could site search all. And then we could go over to the hidden realm, and look at this. There's tons to search in the hidden realm. So it'll probably every turn jump to a different lab and site search that location. And that's what the Tome of Creation will be for. And if I need a booster, hey, it boosts 3 different things. So that's going to be the next one. Astral and Earth, we're good to go. I'm going to get some more Astral and more Air. I don't know what I'm forging the turn after, but I'm not quite planning that far ahead. But he's got the stuff. With the Ring of Wizardry, he can forge that thing. And it'll be great. It'll be great. Anyway, that's all. For now, this is what we look like. Exponentially more blood as we make more and more hunters. Eventually, I'm going to have doubled up all my good locations. Also, I noticed occasionally I put blood hunters in suboptimal locations. But unless I'm going to build more things, yeah, it's fine. You know, it's fine. Look, you still produce something. It's you know, yeah. I think there was one I moved, but just one. There's other locations we could set up. God, we could build a lot more forts. This particular zone I worry a little bit about. I shouldn't. I'm going to have a wall of forts here, a wall of forts here, a wall of forts here. Like, we've got this whole Underdark segmented with lines of forts in different locations. Like checkpoints. I should probably think about Shem here as one of my checkpoints. Putting watchers in both, of course. And we're just making this whole cluster a fort cluster. Honestly, I'm not that far away from having a fort on all 77 tiles. What would that be like to fight against? If I did my global, I'd have the money to finish the job. But no. We're fine. The other players should probably... The fact that I've not been at war should terrify them. If I was constantly at war, that'd be one thing, but I have had all this time to just build up without anyone fighting me. I haven't seen any combat between Atlantis and Muspelheim in a while. I haven't seen his armies. I don't even know where they are right now. I don't see everything. On this side, we're still kind of blind, but also the fact I keep losing scouts in, you know, makes it hard to see. But, because I do lose a lot of scouts. But, yeah. Yeah. I don't know what Atlantis has at their fingertips. Muspelheim, I've been afraid of his army for a long time now. But with these artifacts, and as these forts complete, I'm gonna finally, it might come time to finally show my hand soon. And, start throwing out the globals and things. It might be getting time for that. Once I do that, all these wonderful trade relations are going to end, though. As everyone unites against me. I'd really like to see how this war plays out. I want to see how it goes. Anyway. So, 3 quick things that I noticed. I was looking around it, and I decided I should get back up and just talk about the things I noticed, because I noticed several important things and made an important decision. So, first up, I decided I don't need to continue increasing my blood any further. It's time to start spending. So I reallocated my research. And specifically, I want to grab all 6 of these. I want to grab this guy here. I want to grab all 5 of these. I really want these 4. They're really good in the darkness, so they'd be super effective in the caves. And eventually, I want these. Also, this might be nice too. I don't know, these guys might be pretty good. We might summon some of them. I want to get Ill Earth first. If I have them all, nobody else can summon them. But also, they're powerful casters that can do, magic. And many of them can do blood, which will let me go further into blood and kind of build up. We'll need to craft some more blood boosting stuff, but it's kind of the direction I'm thinking. So I've actually prioritized that. This is tentatively how we're doing things. Because even if that was a fluke and I'm only getting 150 blood a turn, that's got to be good enough. It's got to be good enough. So that's kind of the direction we're going there. 2 things I noticed, though, after I decided to get up and look closer at these. This army is actually fairly substantive. It's got a little bit of this, but mostly it's just a whole pile of footmen and a fair amount of spellcasters, actually. So, not a lot of summons. As always, he seems light on summons. Where is his composite bowman? I don't know. I don't want to criticize, his build, because he seems to have survived this long and is winning his war, maybe. So, he likes the glaives. I think the glaives might be good against certain things that Lanka has, but other things, a lot of the junk undead that Lanka uses, the long dead, I don't know. I'd rather have the guys with shields, and I'd really prefer to have a bunch of composite bowmen. Yeah, I know, Storm, I know. You don't want to rely completely on it, but you got spells that can shoot through a storm. I don't know. But I'd certainly have some of them. Attack density is a thing. DPS. DPS is a thing. You can only have 3 medium guys in a tile stabbing, but if you have 3 archers standing behind them, now you're making 6 attacks. Right? Archers increase your DPS that you can do dramatically. But then again, in almost every game, I favor ranged combat where I can get it, so I'm biased. Point is, he's got an army here. And it's a substantive one. He's also got this over here with another batch of heavy footmen and stuff to join in. And this actually tightens the noose. Because I couldn't see anything else, but I don't have great coverage because I keep losing scouts. Point is, because he's here, Lanka has to make a decision. He could stomp that army and secure this border, which, oh boy. Or he could march this way to deal with his besieged forts. Now, it's already dicey if these 2 armies put themselves together. but he would be abandoning his whole western side, where he would definitely not be able to hold, and everything over here would fall to chase these guys off over here. And they could just run. They could just run. They could just back off into this territory while this side is gradually eroded. I mean, look at the erosion here. These are 4 contiguous tiles. So, I mean, ow. He's in a terrible position. He could try to split his army in 2, but that would not go well for him. So he's gotta figure this out. He's in bad position at this point. I think Tenchi is winning. I think Tenchi is definitely winning. But that's just my guess. Now, there's one other important detail the scouts revealed to me. Muspelheim. That's a vampire lord. Vampire lords are interesting. Look at this thing. It's immortal. It has death and blood magic. It's regenerating. Not a lot of health, but he can equip it. So this scout has beheld something. If he's making vampires, they could even be blood hunters for you. Because I'm thinking about using vampires myself as one of my options. I'm going to prioritize the other demon lords and things, but booster, some equipment just to give him some protection. Reinvigorate goes with spellcasting. More reinvigorate. Magic resistance, probably because he's immortal and he doesn't want a spell ending him. Apparently he's stealthy, too. So I would have never known if he hadn't attacked my scout. He can also summon things, which are probably going to be bats or wolves. He's even got invulnerability 25. That's pretty nice, honestly. It's a pretty good unit. If it wasn't for the very low health, I mean, I'm still considering them, but I'm going to go with the various demons first. But once you get your first vampire, he can summon more vampires, so, you know, we might make a bunch of vampires, I don't know. He's also got a ton of blood with him. This is a reinforcement for something. All this blood stacked on him, he's going somewhere. So right now he's throwing out hordes of skeletons, so he's not wasting any of his resources. Good on him, I guess. Oh, it's already over. Well, of course it is. It was a scout. But we now know a little bit more. As impossible to say how many of those he's got. But that gives me a measurement that Muspelheim is at least Blood 8. If not already picking his 9th level blood spells. He wouldn't do that, would he? He might. Who knows? Who knows?